last
even
season.
handle it. And the fashion.
It's so good. The fashion, I'll be like, she's wearing like Dries Van Noten pants. I'm like, yeah, I know. I'm like, yeah, I know.
Thank you for doing that. And there is something great about a woman who can just kill and be a killer fashion plate too. Right?
Well, the woman who plays Villanelle, I mean, she's such a phenomenal actress. She blows me away every week. I love watching her. So good.
And you've done this kind of thing for a few years. You know what it's like to be at this kind of celebratory night. Other stars are here. Is there anyone you look forward to kind of reconnecting with tonight?
Well, I saw Oliver Platt earlier in the day, and we did a film together, so I was so happy to see him. Who else have I seen this morning? Jane Levy, who I adore.
She was just here,
Yeah, so love her, and I'm sure that I'll see faces that I didn't even know I was going to see when I go inside, so it's always nice.
Is it still as exciting as it once was when you get that phone call that the show is a go, that you've landed the part, when your agent says, yes, it is yours?
Absolutely. Everyone sort of breathes a sigh of relief, and then all meets at a place to drink champagne.
Congrats to you. Thank you for talking to us.
Thank you.
Have fun tonight.
Thank you so
See you
much.
inside. Bye.
All right, Josh is here. Here we go. Come on in. Come on in. Yes, sir. Oh, we're waiting. We're getting a couple
We'll keep
people.
waiting. That's okay.
That's the great thing about tonight. Some of the biggest stars in TV, new shows, old shows, the whole thing. Hey guys, come on in.
Hey, how you doing?
How you feeling?
I'm good.
It's so good to see you again.
Good to see you too.
Good, how are you?
Hello, how are you?
Hi, good. Nice to meet
I'm
you.
Lola.
Let's talk about a night like tonight. What you're excited about. The energy's here. I can barely hear what you're saying, so the music's here.
Yeah.
Definitely
Yes,
is,
do you
yeah.
break down on the dance floor? Is that the plan?
I might
yeah.
I might pull
Okay,
out some
Dan.
moves tonight.
Nobody will
I just
like
might.
them, but I'll
Yeah.
do them.
We need a preview. Show us a little something.
I'm just
no.
gonna do the
Oh, that is not.
Oh,
just see that?
you got to keep it real,
that, right?
real simple.
Did you see it?
I
Oh,
felt that.
Yeah.
That was electric.
For me, it's in the face. You know, you're just gonna. You gotta get the face down.
Play it super simple.
Yeah.
Right.
To be very understated and just keep it in the safe
yeah.
zone.
Well, you got to start low, then build. You got to build. Yeah.
You gotta start low and build.
You got to build.
It's true.
Hey, talk to us about what you're excited for fans to see as we move forward here.
I'm excited about season 2 coming out. I'm excited about having the opportunity to go deeper with these characters and to find out the answer to that mystery.
Well, that's a
Speaking of
great tease.
mysteries, are you Game of Thrones fans at all?
Oh yeah, I'm a lot behind. I'm on season 5 right now, binging it.
Oh, wait, so we can't talk about it?
No.
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 We can't talk about it.
No, in fact,
By the way, I
Twitter.
think we've expired on the. Well, I guess it's just Monday, but I mean, what's the expiration on when you can talk about it? I give it 24
No,
hours.
no, it's already
No,
done
but
because I
she's
went on
season
Twitter.
5.
What?
Sorry.
Yeah. But on
Question: who do you think should end up on the throne?
Oh, from my knowledge of season 5, Arya.
Oh, there we go. Yeah.
I go for Aria too.
We'll see what happens. We'll be watching. Thank you guys so much.
Thank you.
Good
Have
to
an
see you
awesome
too.
evening.
Thanks for talking to us. Have a
Bye.
good night. Julianne Huff's here. Hello. Come on in. Come on. Oh, dancing. Just dancing
I saw
in.
the shimmy. Hey,
She
shimmy.
just wanna dance.
Hey.
Hey, we just talked to Terry Crews.
Oh my gosh, my favorite human on the planet.
Loves you
Amazing.
too.
He was like
Yes.
jumping up and down over here.
Oh yeah, I don't think he knows how to sit still, and I'm all for it. I love it.
Your neck's okay.
Oh.
You got hit by Paula's hat.
I got
billboards.
sliced and diced, but I will take it any day.
Yeah.
I
You
mean,
had so much fun with that. You're such a good.
oh my gosh, it did not hurt at all. It was a joke. That was a towel on my neck.
That's what was you
yeah.
right where the camera was.
Yeah.
Wow. Hey, this is such a great
Exactly.
little moment. America's Got Talent.
Yes.
Talk to me about joining that show and just the whole vibe, especially working with Terry Crews.
It's amazing. I mean, it's not every day you get to like basically have a front row seated amazing talent that inspires you every day, but also just, you know, the fact that on our show it's the most inclusive, diverse show that there is. I mean, any age, there's no rules. Yeah, it's amazing. Anything is possible on that stage, so I love it.
You know, Jeremy and I, we still like to go to the club occasionally.
Yeah.
How do we look cool while we're perched in our banquette? What's a move we can do to make
A
us
move?
look?
I mean, I don't know. I'm all about just like whatever's inside you have to express. So if it is like groovy and in the hips, great. If it's all in the arms, whatever you want to do, but just let it
As
out.
soon as you had the wave, I was gone. I can't.
I always say like when in doubt, shake it out.
Oh, okay. So two really quick questions. Your brother's doing the other show. We're
Yeah,
not even gonna.
World of Dance.
Yeah, okay,
Yeah.
we can say it.
Yeah.
Have you two kind of talked about the shared experience and how what's it going to be like?
Yeah, I mean, it's great. We're both on NBC now, which we're keeping it in the family, literally. And it's great. I mean, I started judging, then he started judging. And and now I'm judging again. So there's definitely a little competition in the family, but
Who's
but
the
it's
better
good.
dancer?
Impossible.
No, actually, my brother's on tour right now. So if anybody wants to go and actually see really good dancing, he's on tour. So go check it out.
Real
That
quick.
didn't answer my question, but that was good. That was good.
Real quick.
Hey, I'm all about the transitions and the segues.
Love life. Is the honeymoon phase still going? Does it still feel like
Yeah,
that?
it's amazing. I mean, I feel so lucky every day that I get to do life with another human that has the same values as me, even though we have completely different skill sets and how we get there. We're very different people, but we have the same values, so it worked.
Does he have rhythm?
He expresses himself. We'll just put it that way. No, he does. He has rhythm. Again, some of my favorite people to dance with are ones that don't actually know how to dance. It's just about being totally free and vulnerable and no boundaries. That's the best.
Biggest surprise of marriage thus far?
Biggest surprise of marriage, that you still get annoyed when people don't clean up after themselves.
Still? How about even more?
Even more, yeah.
Hey, it's so good to talk to you.
I know, you too.
Yeah,
Good to
congrats
see
on
you.
Can we
everything.
do a little 1-2 step with you really quickly?
Yeah.
Come
All
on,
the way
Jeremy,
up?
ready?
Okay, I'm just gonna
Okay,
live right
go.
here.
I think we could just do a little action.
See, well, I'm just keeping it right here. Will Smith told me to keep it right here and hitch. So that's where I'm safe. Keep it safe zone. Thank you.
I love it.
Have fun tonight.
Thank you so much.
I apologize to
Dance
everyone for me doing
lessons
that.
from Miss Huff. No, that was.
You nailed it.
I loved it. I loved it. The shoulder shimmy.
Shoulder shimmy. Here we
Shoulder
go.
shimmy.
Look, right here. Keenan.
Eden!
Hello, sir.
How
I'm
are
Jeremy.
you?
Good to see you.
I'm Lola. How are you doing? Come on over.
Hey, congrats on everything. New rom-com coming through.
Man, thank you, man. Yeah.
Can we get the elevator pitch for people who haven't heard what's going on?
Well, apparently I'm a very busy man.
Yes, that's right.
How many jobs do you have now, Keenan?
Technically 4. I'm producing on 3 of them, and I'm just, an awesome talent on SNL. So that's my life right now. But yeah, I mean, we
is
got
your-
Saturday night, my show, The Keenan Show, and Bring the Funny, which is a competition show, and the All That reboot. So we're busy.
Busy. And you play a widower in your new show, correct?
Yes, I
What
play
more
a
can you
widower.
tell us? Give us the elevator pitch about that show specifically.
I'm trying to raise my 2 daughters, you know what I mean? A guy struggling, making ponytails and stuff like that. And then my father-in-law comes to try to help, but he doesn't really help because he's kind of a misfit, and that's played by Andy Garcia. So it's going to be dope.
All That reboot. I'm so pumped for that. I grew up with that show. I mean, it's just honestly, it's like nostalgia. It's got all of it, but the
Yeah,
talent's
man.
there. What are you looking forward to people seeing most? Now that you kind of been talking about it, you see maybe a little more of what it's going to look like.
I mean, I'm just excited to discover new talent, you know what I mean? I'm excited for the kids that they hired. They look like awesome, talented kids, and I just want them to go into their careers now and have America embrace them, and then start bringing in a new generation and have it keep going and going, just like SNL, you know what I mean? Yeah.
What is your favorite Keenan SNL sketch? I know mine, but I want to hear yours.
I have several, but I mean,
Top 2.
I have to go with What's Up With That.
Yes, can we do it together?
Oh, ooh, wee.
What's up with that?
What's up with that? That was good.
This happened.
Thank you.
This
High five. That
just
was awesome.
happened.
That was
I can
awesome.
retire now.
Yeah.
I am done. Drop the mic. It
Yeah.
happened.
And I take David Ortiz and Steve Harvey too. She's gone. She's really gone.
I was going to say.
So
You got to come back. Who's would be your dream SNL host right now, 2019, looking ahead?
Jeremy and Lola.
Besides that.
yeah, besides Jeremy and Lola, Obama would be pretty great.
Yeah.
We were close. He did a cold open, so that was cool. People that haven't done it. Eddie Murphy, Tom Cruise, Brad Pitt, I don't know. Will Smith, you know,
Will Smith hasn't done it? He's got it.
right?
The Latin thing, he should be doing it. He should be
Yeah.
doing it. So good to talk to you, man.
Yeah, you too,
Thank you
man.
so much.
Thank you so much. You guys have a great night.
Thank you for making my night.
Good night.
What's up with that,
You know what I'm
Jeremy? Ooh wee.
What's up with it?
What's up with that?
Dreams coming true. People go, oh,
Right.
here we go. Hey, guys.
Hi, gang.
Modern Family crew. How are
The
you?
most modern of families. Hi, gang.
Hi.
We have literally watched you all grow up. What's that been like for you? I've loved it. I see you every night before I
From
go
our
to sleep.
perspective, it's been great.
It's been great. But from your perspective, what's it like to grow up before the world?
I don't know. I think probably as weird. It's weird for us, and I think it's weird for a lot of people because when they see us out in public, they're like, "I know this is so creepy, but we've watched you grow up." I'm like, yeah, you and like 8 million other people. Yeah.
No, yeah, I think it's nice because in the future, when we're older, we can look back at it and be like, okay, we were super, super awkward, which we already knew.
Yeah.
But now here's proof and confirmation.
Yeah.
'Cause I had braces, we had awkward phases. We're still kind of in them, but now just as people. So it's like we went through that on the show.
Now we're just emotionally awkward.
Now we're
instead
just
of
awkward.
physically.
But no, it's been really cool, and it's difficult growing up in the public eye, but it's also really nice that we have such a great job and we got to do it together.
You know, I just thinking about the series coming to an end, as a fan, that's hard for me to imagine letting go. It's going to be like week to week, oh, what are they doing now? What are you going to miss the most when it's all said and done, as time moves on?
Free food. Like all the time. Like whenever I want. I've stolen so many snacks from the set, like thousands of dollars worth of snacks. Yep. Final answer.
Snacks
Paid
are
in
always
snacks.
great. But I think we'll definitely miss the amazing crew we get to work with now. I think we'll miss everybody, of course. We have a great team, but we have a really great crew that are just so amazing. We've had them for 10 years. They're amazing people, so I think we'll definitely miss working with them, and hopefully we'll work with them on other things in the future.
What was the greatest thing about being a part of a hit series like that for each of you?
The greatest part of it? I don't know. I mean, it sounds really cliched, but like each other. Like, I don't know, it's been really awesome having like someone that like I got to literally grow up with and like has become like a family. I mean, we are a giant modern family, and it's been cool having someone, her and Rico, growing up with me. Yeah.
Well, congrats, guys. It's so good to talk to you. Have fun in there. The music's so loud. It's just, we're begging for you to go dance.
I love this whole dress.
Have fun in there
Perfection.
tonight.
Perfection.
Bye, guys.
Thank you so much.
Congratulations.
Modern
Here we go.
family.
Hello, hello.
Hi, Susan Collection!
Oh, Andrea Boehlke. Oh, it's it.
Last time we saw you on the red carpet, you are resplendent in a beautiful yellow dress. And tonight,
yellow.
you're bringing the aqua.
I got blue.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. I'm trying to bring a little spring color to this return of winter. What's happening?
Just say this. A lot of people walking through here, a lot of people happy to get a pilot, a lot of people happy to get a season. How about 3 more seasons
I know.
for This Is Us? That is so incredible. I mean, when you go back to that first night the show was airing, I saw a tweet about it, a picture of all you guys hanging.
Yeah, man.
Hey, how are you?
How are you?
When you go back to that first night, everyone's tweeting out, is this even going to last? Is it even going to get an audience? And you fast forward to finding out you get 3 more seasons. Sum that up. What's that feeling like?
I get to hang with this dude for 3 more seasons.
You what? Yes!
This guy for 3
Yes!
more
That's
seasons,
great.
which is pretty dope. And like when we were first tweeting, that was like my first time really like tweeting like that, right? Just like when we did.
Well,
online.
listen, I mean, I was more lost than you were. I was
Oh,
like,
I know,
I
trying
got
to
these
keep up.
fat thumbs trying to like push us. Yeah, I didn't even understand what it was. Remember?
Right,
I was like,
right.
live
We
tweeting.
were like, what are we doing?
I'm like, isn't it all live? It's like as I do it, right?
Yeah.
I didn't understand what it meant.
Yeah. So what you saw was us actually figuring out how to get onto Twitter. That wasn't like live tweeting.
It's like a lot of hurdles.
Exactly.
At
There's
the
a lot of
beginning.
hurdles. But now we're here and it's like amazing. It's amazing.
Do you remember where you were when you were told that you'd landed this part?
Shoot, where was I?
When you got the part?
When I got the part. That's such a good
Got
question.
the news that you got the part.
Oh, I do remember where I was. I was coming out of an audition for
Something that you didn't get.
something I did not get. And I thought, you know what? It was for I can't remember. It's Ava DuVernay's show. I have tons of friends on the show. What is the in Louisiana?
But it didn't happen.
It did
And then you
happen,
found
But
out.
I got the call, and I had just done the audition. I thought it went well. So I thought Oprah was already calling them.
She's like, I was that good.
She's calling them already.
That's amazing.
That's pretty funny.
That's
I
great.
never think that, but I was like, it has to be because my manager and my agent were on the phone. Whenever that happens, you know it's good.
Yeah.
And then
that's
they
awesome.
were like, yeah, so you know the thing you just went in for? And I was like, yeah. They're like, you didn't get it. You got this. And I was like, oh my God. So
That's great.
Justin, where were you?
Yeah.
Remember?
I do remember. I was in a car with my wife, I think fiance at the time, and I'm driving the car, and the phone rang. In the
Beyonce at the time. I thought you said Beyonce at the time. I thought Beyonce was playing on the radio. Sorry.
No, I said my
Beyonce.
my fiance Beyonce.
Right.
Okay, got
Of
And-
course, yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the phone rang, and it was my agent, and I declined the call because I wasn't ready to hear you didn't
either
get
way.
it.
Yeah.
And then they called again. I declined it again, And then I listened to the voicemail when I got home, and it was like, hey, this is so-and-so. We have so-and-so, and we have and Dan Fogelman on the line for you. And I was like, oh, God. So I declined 2 of his calls because I wasn't ready to hear no. Yeah, and I immediately called right back, and it was wonderful.
Now, wrapping us up, before we do, at People, we follow everything, including we've been fascinated by you got a new house, and I just wondered if you have a man cave in there or something that was like your must-have.
Can I tell them? He has everything that he needs in that house.
Yes.
It's a nice house.
And when's the housewarming party? Because we want to come over.
You're invited. Come on over. We'll have a party. Yeah, we'll have a party.
Absolutely.
Guys, have a fun time tonight.
Thank you very much.
Congratulations.
Congratulations. Have a great
Thanks so much.
night. Thank you.
Yes. Hey, how are you?
Hi,
Come on in.
here.
Come on in. How are you? Love the dress.
Thank you,
Yes.
Jeremy and Lola,
Yes,
right?
That's right. And we are both in red, so that's awesome.
We're fancy.
All right, how you feeling tonight?
I'm really good. I'm here promoting a new show that comes out in 2 weeks called The In-Between.
So give us the elevator pitch of the in-between. That's what we've been asking everyone for the new shows.
Well, I'll tell you what, we shot it all in Vancouver. I'm like, I see ghosts. And then I tell cops what I see, and they're like, well, thanks, now we know where the body is. Cheers for that.
Nervous
You
already.
see ghosts, that is.
Yeah. Yeah.
Have you always been into the paranormal? Is this a new thing?
As a person?
As a person.
Never. Like, healthy skeptic. Like, yeah, when I actually met a clairvoyant, and I was like, yeah, sure, cuckoo. But then I was like, oh no, this is the real deal. I get it now.
Wait, what made you believe it was the real deal?
Because she was like, there's someone here for you, and she described my dead auntie.
Oh, see, things like that, it freaks me out.
Out of nowhere,
I get chills,
Jeremy.
I'm getting chills thinking
Oh
about it.
man, and I was like, oh well, I'm done. I'm a believer. Like it was like that. I mean, it's like it was an easy sell. But she like
You go to psychics
found
and
me.
things of that nature now?
No, I wanted to keep it special. You know, like it's like trying to recreate the perfect cheeseburger or something.
It's impossible to do.
Yeah.
It's like, let me have that one great moment and then move on from there.
If I went and found someone and paid them, they'd probably just, I don't know, rip me off. But this woman was legit because she just came out of nowhere.
Oh, I love that. That's
What are you binge watching on TV?
I've been binge watching The Crown in a really big way. What else?
Has it made you appreciate the royals and what's happening now with like Meghan, Harry, the baby?
Yeah.
A little more maybe?
Yeah, because I feel like the Queen really let her sister down. And now because she let Margaret down like that, the new rule is if you're in love, marry them. And that has like, that's why Meghan's there now, or Meghan, however you say it. But I'm like, that is growth, that is evolution. And without that.
See how this show is bringing new life to the history of the royals for just all of us? It's amazing.
amazing. And I'm Australian, so we love the royals. Sorry.
You gotta get somebody over there to bleep this.
Sorry, I had a glass of champagne. No, we love the royals, you know, but it's in our DNA. We're in the Commonwealth, but now I'm obsessed a little bit. But not like, oh, I didn't really care when they had their baby. I wasn't like live checking.
Like we were.
They're telling us we've got to wrap, so give us your best royal wave goodbye to the camera.
You got it. She has been watching The Crown. Prove it.
Perfection.
Thank you so much. Pleasure to meet you.
Nice to meet you
Congrats
guys.
on the in-between. Good luck with those ghosts.
See you inside.
Yeah, your grandma says hi.
Oh gosh, see what she did? You don't know how honest that is. Perhaps she could be here. Okay, where are we going? Sorry guys. So we're live streaming. It's the People Entertainment Weekly Upfronts party, just in case you didn't know. If you're just tuning in, we got a lot of people coming through from all kinds of shows, and we're just catching them. You can probably hear the music. There's a lot of energy in the room.
It is a party.
Here we go. Hello. Oh, here we go. Hello. Hey, good to see you again, my friend. My goodness. Jeremy, Lola.
How are you?
Hey, how are you?
Lola, how you doing, Lola?
Good to see you. How you doing?
You as well.
Come on in here.
All right.
It's a
How's
party.
everybody in here?
We're having a great time. How are you feeling?
I got no reason more to complain.
Yeah.
You know, the old folks used to say, fighting lines with a switch, but I'm winning.
I love that. Hey, look.
I feel like that should be like updated for a rap song.
Yeah, coming soon.
I like that.
Hey, you've done so much great work. We talked to you recently about it on People Now. What are you most excited about right now that's going on? What's your passion?
I'm really excited about this new show we have coming out with NBC called Lincoln, based on the Bone Collector series written by Jeffrey Deaver. It's about the character Lincoln Rhyme, who teams up with Amelia Sachs, played by Ariel, this lovely lady right here.
That's right.
Two minds come together as one.
How about for you? You pumped? You as pumped as he is?
I am. I was a huge fan of the film. My dad's a huge fan of the book series. I love the character so much, and I love being his partner.
Yeah.
It's great.
We're going to have a good time.
That's awesome. Are you guys the kind of people that go into a party like this and you hang around the corners at the bar, or are you in the middle of the dance floor?
No.
That's what I was gonna say.
Yeah, no. I'm part of the get down crew.
Okay.
Yeah.
So what
I
does that
don't play
look like exactly?
It's, you know how to get you. Oh, whatever you got to. Oh.
It's a preview. And with that,
no, I look too good to stand on the wall.
we knew that when you walked over with that tie.
And you don't need to know. I'm old school. I'm coming with the braces. You know, high up to the waist. This is some that Dick Tracy shit.
Fire!
So good. Thank you guys so much.
All right, appreciate
hey, we're gonna
it.
find you in there, and we expect you to be this much fun for us in 2
Get
hours.
down
okay?
crew.
Y'all have a good time now. Here.
Have a good night tonight. Thank you so much.
Now that was a party.
That was a party. Is Chrissy Metz here? Hello. How are you? Great to see you.
3 more seasons, Chrissy. 3 more seasons. How are you feeling?
I'm very excited. I'm very grateful. Yeah, there's all sort of emotions, you know, like it's hard to kind of put into a word or words.
Yeah.
I'm very, very grateful.
Lauren Ash was just through here. She was so excited to have you on Superstore.
That's my girl.
She's in there. When you guys are there together, are you going to talk about maybe another revisiting or maybe bringing her onto This Is Us?
Wouldn't that be awesome?
It would be.
That's a great idea.
Oh, that is a great idea. I love a crossover anything.
Okay.
Yeah, everyone's like, don't be greedy. You don't need to stay at Superstore. You have a job. I'm like, listen, I think the biggest challenge was keeping a straight face with all those incredible comedians on that show. So if they should ever have me back, I'm up for it. And if
That's a good question. If you could be on any other show other than your colossal hit of a show, which one would it be?
Oh, goodness. I mean, if we're not keeping within the NBC family, I would say Game of Thrones.
Ooh.
Only because, like, so different.
Are you on the Game of Thrones train right now?
Oh, I'm on the train.
Did you watch last night?
I have not seen last night. We were working. Yeah, okay.
Do you avoid spoilers? Have you avoided it?
Yes, I don't go on the interwebs. And I don't want anybody to ruin it for me.
Predictions,
Okay,
who ends up on that throne?
Who do you want to end up on the throne? I have my choice. Jeremy has his choice, but we want to hear your choice.
You know, as I am, of course, pro-woman with everything, I would say John. I would say John because I feel like I understand she has to be cutthroat, but Khaleesi, I feel like she's becoming a woman who she doesn't recognize, and that scares me.
The power got to her head.
Yeah, but you know, if I know that sounds like meh.
No.
Yeah.
Actually, I think that was great. That was a good analysis of what's
Thank
been going
you.
on,
Thank
especially after you see the episode from last night.
shoot.
No spoilers.
Yeah.
Okay, before you go,
Get ready.
you guys know each other. You're a family on This Is Us.
Yes.
But you get the news, 3 more seasons. What's that party going to look like if it hasn't happened already?
Just we have like a great text chain, and we're like, you know, just super excited. We don't get to see each other very often because we're luckily busy. But we have definitely congratulated each other in person, and it's just, I don't know. It's like we don't take it for granted. It's not lost on us, so we're just like, okay, let's go.
You always give such great advice, especially about persevering and following your dreams. What advice do you have for someone at home right now who may be considering giving up? I know at one point in your career, you were ready to toss it all away. What advice do you have for that person?
You know, it's not personal, and like I never feel like you're given a vision without a provision, and so if you do it for the right reasons, it eventually will come. Yeah.
Good
Yeah.
advice. Thank you.
Good advice.
Such a pleasure to
It's
talk to you.
always so good
We'll
to
see you in there.
Thank you. So
We
do
will
you. Have a wonderful evening. One shoulder game.
Oh, hey. Dancing it out. We got people. We got things. Let's scoot up
You're
here a little
never
bit.
given a vision without provision. I like that. I'm
That
putting
was
that
good.
on Twitter tonight.
No, I know.
That was a good one.
That's a great thing
Metz
about.
always has the nuggets. Always has the wisdom
You've talked to her
gems.
many times. I
Yes.
have as well. She does always have that real appreciation for where she's been and where she is now. And it's incredible to see a cast of people who are so deserving of the continued success, right? And I mean, we're all here for it. The show has got so much virtue, and it's nice to see that they do too.
I need to know if you cry when you watch it, Jeremy. I just
Tissues
need
are
to
close
know.
by. The tissues are close. Look, I'm not afraid to
Waterproof
cry.
Mascara for you?
Yeah,
or
the
no?
waterproof mascara for sure. All this has to stay on by
I'm
itself.
having so much fun tonight. I don't even know what to do with
I am too.
myself.
Should we update people on what's going on if you're just tuning into this live stream? It's the 2019 People Entertainment Weekly Upfronts Party. It's a big night for the city of New York. Every year this happens. The networks come in, they tease their new shows. The stars come out for a party tonight
That's right.
to celebrate
And
what's going on.
Tonight is a night, and we're having the biggest party. So, all right. Hi.
here we
come
go.
on in.
Red is here.
Wait,
Hello.
wait. All right.
Hello, hello.
All right.
Hey, how are you?
I'm good.
So good to see you again.
Thanks.
Oh my goodness.
How have you been?
Good. I love that.
So we just had Christina here, and she was a good time. She said that you ladies bonded over a few cocktails, possibly. That's
Did she
how
say
you
a few?
worked it- just a few. Do you remember
was
what you
lots.
gals were drinking?
Probably wine. Yes, the first night we had some spirits at a bar, and then we went to dinner and just drank a lot of wine.
And was it immediate, the chemistry that you all have? Because you can see it on screen.
For sure. I mean, those are my girls.
What are you looking forward to that's coming up for fans and viewers to kind of jump on board with and see play out?
Well, our finale is a bit shocking. So
Tell us everything.
I feel like I was saying earlier today that Christina doesn't have social media, and I do, and I see sometimes if I'm not doing something.
What? She doesn't what?
She doesn't have social media. Nothing.
Is she? How?
And God bless her.
She's probably
But we
better
tell
for it,
her
honestly.
everything. We
You
tell
have to
her everything.
but she's probably so stress-free.
So I think on the night of our final finale, the Twitter feed is going to blow up with one name.
Oh.
But I can't tell you the name.
Oh, now that is what I call a tease. That was good.
Okay, tonight, when you go in there, what's it going to look like for you? Are you in the center of the dance floor? Do you kind of hang to the side
No,
with
I
Christina?
have a bad ankle, so I'm wearing a brace today.
Oh, my goodness.
So I'm just going to drink.
Okay. Hey, well, you got the excuse, right?
I'll do
A
a little of that.
little upper body. I've never hurt anybody. I love that.
Thank you for stopping by. Congrats on everything.
Congrats on
Yeah.
the big show.
Have fun in there tonight.
Thank you.
All right. Hello, hello.
Hi.
How are you?
Come on in here.
Come on in.
Hello. Good to see you.
Get you to the middle. Well, you look stunning.
Suit is everything in the bob. Yes.
Good to see you.
Okay, give us the elevator pitch about your show. Good to
Okay. Set in Memphis, father-daughter law firm that deals with civil rights cases, taking on, representing the underdog.
And the legendary Jimmy Smits. I mean, it doesn't get any
Legendary,
better.
it does
Take me
not.
back to the moment when you're just like, whoa, this is really happening.
Which part? When I booked it or when it got picked up?
When you booked it, when it got picked up, and anything else you'd like to share
Well,
right now?
I did a self-tape back home in Ghana. So my dad was my reader, and I sent the tape in, and then I flew back in, really jet-lagged, and found out that I got it. And then fast forward to...
Wait, slow down. So where were you when you found out that you got it? And give me your reaction when you heard the news.
I came back in February, and the polar vortex, all this snow. I found out walking back to the subway.
Oh my goodness.
Trying not to fall on ice. That's how I found out, like maneuvering and
So
like
just
really.
give me a minute. Let me hold on.
Exactly,
Wait, what did you say?
exactly.
Yeah.
So that's how I found out.
And then you got the news and started levitating.
Basically, as long as I didn't slip.
What advice did your dad give you?
That's what I was gonna say.
Oh, what advice? No, my dad was my reader for the. Oh, he helped me with my audition. I did my audition in Ghana, so.
But did he say, that's great, I like that one, give me
No, he was like, okay, I think we got it. Send. Use the email. Send. And
My question was going to be, does Dad now need to be on set to just make sure, you know what I mean, to get you in the zone, to feel like you're there?
No, I think I think all the pep talk and all the yeah,
right?
congratulations. I think that's enough for me to like move it on and on set.
He has to be so proud. How did you guys celebrate?
I called them because they live overseas,
Right, okay.
so like. I called them and they were super happy. So yeah, it's a lot of Skype phone calls and all of that.
Now I know that some African parents are reluctant to let their kids go into careers in the arts. Were your parents okay with you pursuing an acting career?
Yes, they were, because I went through the school route. So I got an MFA and they're like, as long as it's a degree, we're good with it. So yeah. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. Have a great time tonight. Enjoy.
Hi, that's your man. Hi, good to see you.
Have a good night tonight. Bye-bye. She was great.
She's
I can't wait for that
fantastic.
show. Jimmy Smits heading it up, and it seems like in a world of sort of legal dramas and things like that, it's going to stand out. And I love the Memphis piece, right?
We should take a set visit.
Right?
We should call them up and just go visit.
Kinda
Eat a
makes
little
sense.
something. Take a
Well,
little
Jimmy
tour of
said it's all
Memphis.
about the barbecue.
And the music, I'm sure, is phenomenal too.
So-
Barbecue and good music. Sign me up.
So the Upfronts every year are when the networks kind of display and showcase the new shows, some of the older shows getting renewed and things like that, and the stars come out to sort of celebrate the whole thing. What shows are you looking forward to? Anything that stands out?
Well,
you know what? I'll tell you what I'm loving right now, just to
Okay.
get it while you think. The Village. on
Really?
NBC. Yeah, we've
Okay.
had several of the cast members come in, and that's just really, it's a show that I think is going to take a grip on an audience and really keep going.
I still love Modern Family. I fall asleep to it every night. It's in syndication, as you know.
It's on like 1,000
Haley's
different
having
channels.
twins.
Yeah.
I still love that show. And Empire ends next season.
Yeah.
But I'm so excited because you know they're going to pull out all the fireworks.
That's one of those that, in light of everything that's gone on with that cast, including Justice Smollett, it's going to be really interesting to see how they wrap the whole thing up. But yeah, Modern Family, Empire ending. Those are two that, I mean, Modern Family is the kind of show that I'll just be, you know, at any moment I'll just turn it on and watch. It's going to be sad to see it go. But like Seinfeld, it will live on in syndication forever and ever and ever.
But we have to talk about Game of Thrones. You know, I'm a huge GOT fan. Hashtag GOT.
I love Chrissy Metz's take on Game of Thrones, right? She's like, Khaleesi's gotten a little crazy.
She's gotten a little power hungry, I'm
Yeah.
not going to lie. But you know what? I'm not mad at it. Sometimes you killed her dragon. She's mad about it.
Yeah.
You can't just kill a gal's dragon and think you're going to get away with it.
Something else since we're talking TV and we're about to kind of talk to some more stars today coming down the carpet, that people are binge watching different shows on Netflix. Just watch, this is a movie, that the Ted, why am I?
Ted Bundy.
Ted Bundy, yes, thank
we
you.
were talking about it in the Uber
Zac
over.
Efron starring Ted Bundy
no, you said it was
movie
really-
is mind-blowing. He does such a great job with that. Check it out, guys. We're not talking to anyone from that movie, but Amanda,
Eve.
come on over.
Amanda Seals, come on
Amanda
over here and
Seals is
make us
here.
laugh.
Hi guys.
Hi. How are you?
I'm good. I'm great.
Last time we were on the red carpet together was at Black Girls Rock, and here we are together yet again, my dear. How you doing?
You never leave me. You never leave me.
Never leave you, Amanda. And your best friend.
Yeah. We go back. Way
Hey,
back.
what are you
Like
most excited
recliners.
about rolling into tonight?
What am I most excited about? I really love my hair. That's what I'm most excited about.
Look up there. Looks
It's
great.
orange.
You got it going?
Nikki B, man. No, I'm just excited to even be a part of all this. You know, I've been working.
Yes.
For a very, very long time.
But you
So
know
it's
what,
just
Amanda,
great.
please talk about that, because people will assume that you're an overnight sensation, and you are a sensation, but it has not been overnight. You have put in the work.
Thank you. No, I have put in all of the work. And I think that people think it's overnight just because they just found out about you. But it's like, no, you just found out because you put in the work. And so that's what happens. But I'm really just happy to start having my work recognized and be able to bring the funny on a bigger stage. And we'll be doing that on NBC in July.
Take me back to the moment when you got the call that you'd landed Insecure. Walk me through that moment.
Oh, I was driving down the 101.
Bad time to get that news.
Right.
Like, hold on,
And Issa had texted me white hand clap emojis. And I remember being like, I'm not sure what white hand clap emojis means. Is that just like good job? Or
is there a hidden message here?
like, and then I called my mom and I was like, I don't know what this means. And then I got a call and she was like, you got it. And I was like, ah!
Start swimming around.
Yes.
It's interesting also talking about your story and like putting in the work, and then all of a sudden you land at a moment where everyone's paying attention. What was the moment for you that was sort of a tipping point where you felt like,
my
this is
HBO
next-
special.
Yeah.
My HBO special, by far, because being on Insecure is awesome and dope, but it ain't my show. You know, but an HBO stand-up special is literally like, it says written by Amanda Seals. Like there's nobody, it's just very 100% the refining of your work. So
What's it like for you to walk down the street in New York City and just see
I know,
yourself
right?
on a big old billboard?
It's crazy. No, it's very much like, if you can make it here, you'll make it anywhere.
It's up to you, New York, We can't afford this song.
That's it. That's all we got right
We get it right.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Congrats.
Congratulations.
Congrats on the billboard and on all of it. My goodness.
of
Have a
you.
good time tonight. The Bella sisters are here. Oh my goodness. Look at this. Bring it in.
I need
All
to see the
friends.
muscles. Let me see the muscles.
Hey, whoa! Actually, and then Lola, you got some guns under there too. I will not be participating in this little charade.
Jeremy, your turn.
No. That's right. We're gonna move quickly on. We don't have much time. Ladies, how are we doing?
We're having a lot of fun trying to stay dry.
Yeah,
My
I know.
God. What is this? It feels like winter.
Yeah.
All right, this is not fun.
I know.
The thing I love about you too is that you're beautiful inside and out, but you also are not afraid to show your physical strength. For so long, women were taught to deny the fact that we want to be physically strong.
Right.
What's it like for you all to promote that idea of like healthy living? Muscles are great. You can be beautiful and have
Right?
Yes.
Some biceps.
Yeah, you know, it's amazing to represent that because it's completely authentic to who Brie and I are, and we really are living day Wonder Women, and we want more women to be that living day Wonder Woman, so it's amazing to represent that.
I agree, and I feel like sometimes physical strength gives you that like inner strength, and I think that's so important. Like when you feel strong, like physically, you will mentally.
Yes.
What's the best part of mom life these days?
Oh my gosh, that my daughter's telling me no. No, actually, it's not good.
That
It's
she
also
loves
on the
Dodo
same-
more.
No, it's, you know what it is every day there's something she's saying. It's crazy. Like, we were at the airport 2 days ago, and someone kind of almost bumped into us, and she goes, "Excuse me," and I was like, wait, where'd you learn that?
She's got manners.
They start
She
picking
does.
stuff up, right, and becoming their own little people. It's amazing.
It's weird.
Yeah.
All right, shifting gears. You know, bathing suit season is right around the corner, and we love our bodies. But if we want to tweak a little bit here and there, what tips do you ladies have?
Diet, save the wine, cut down to like a few days a week, not every night. But I mean, you always have workouts, but diet is the most important part. Like, watch what you put into your body.
Yeah, and when she says diet, it's living healthy. It's not cutting
no,
anything
I mean, as your
extreme.
food, your intake, your calories.
I've been noticing, I've been doing intermittent fasting for the last week, and I've already lost like 3, almost 4 pounds, but I feel good, and I don't have to be strict about what I'm
But
eating.
what happens when you go back on your normal hours?
That's the tough part, right? Anything that's sort of a gimmick, it's like when you go back.
I
that's-
agree.
I mean, I don't do much, but that's what I hear.
Healthy lifestyle. Let's have a healthy lifestyle.
Okay, we asked
All right, ladies, don't fight about it,
Yeah.
or fight about it.
fight about it,
This
right,
would be
right.
great for us. Make room, Jeremy.
We ask about mom life, so we also wonder how dating life's going.
yeah.
I just wonder. I wonder how Artem's doing.
Well, he's doing really well. Whoa, I got double mic
mics?
here. I like
wonder how
it.
official we are these days.
Yeah, me too.
You claim that it's incredibly official.
100%.
Hashtag no labels over here.
No what?
No labels over here.
Is that your call?
That,
I
So,
love
hey,
this.
we're all
I
friends.
love
I'm
it.
just going in.
you are. Always. I love it.
Now, what do you think? Because she's with them every day, post only about him. Wouldn't that make them official?
That does not make me official.
What would, if he were standing here, what would he say?
Oh, on our podcast Wednesday, Artem is our guest.
Yeah.
I thought it was going to be a fun, amazing thing. She started grilling me.
I went after him.
And
I
we
quizzed
both
him.
had red cheeks. I was like, I can't believe she's asking me this.
I was like, my sister
But
says
guess
you're not
what?
a
He
boyfriend.
supported me.
Did he?
And that's why he's a keeper for right now.
I just want to say this quickly because you blew me away the last time we talked,
Wait,
saying
what are
that
you
you're
gonna
still
say?
texting John about the dates you're going on. Is that still happening before or after the dates? The
No.
check-ins? No.
No more texting.
No more texting. Okay, we're moving on. All right. All right. Let me move on altogether from this because we've now we've
Look
kind
at
of like come
Jeremy
to the
is
end of our
so
rope.
into your love life. This
I'm
is great.
so into it. But I want to know in there, are you guys tearing up the dance floor or are you hanging out on the sideline?
Hell
Yeah, the Bella booty
I mean,
shit.
this Dolce & Gabbana is tight, but I'm going to tear it up.
Oh, whoa. Not just my
Artem's
girl.
in the UK, and I'm not official. So
Oh, Mama's in the game out here.
Whoa. Who's here?
Okay.
Just kidding.
We'll see. We'll keep you guys updated on what goes on inside.
Somebody's on the prowl.
Thank you. Thank you. So good to see you too.
Mother
Thank you so much. It's great to see you. Yeah. You guys have a good night tonight.
Woo-hoo.
Love
No
them.
labels. No labels.
No labels.
She's single, semi-single.
Semi-single, ready to mingle.
Semi-single and ready, fully ready to mingle.
Look, the
Who
Bella
would you hook her up with if she's actually? But you know,
in
a lot
this
of
party,
people.
I don't know. Let me think about that. But I'll
Okay.
tell you what's really nice is that the Bella twins have come into people now so much. They are so genuine. They support each other. They're having a great time, and they're very gracious about how they open up and bring the fans into their everything, their mom life, their dating life, the love life, and all of that. And it truly does seem like her and John Cena have a great rapport after the fact. Anyhow, okay. Oh, coming on in. Here we go. Hey guys, come on in. Come on over. Hey, I'm Jeremy.
Hi, Jeremy. Nice to meet you, Jana.
Hello. Good to see you.
Oh, good to see you. How are you?
How you doing, Jeremy? Good to see you.
You're always so much fun. I'm Lola. Nice to see you. All right, let's get this party started.
All right.
Second pair of suspenders of the night, by the
Yes.
way.
Oh,
See,
yes.
it's a trend.
I was gonna rock mine, but
Are you gonna do
I
it?
went the other
Okay.
way.
Hey, coming into tonight, there's a lot of energy, so much excitement from different people. What are you most excited about tonight?
Jason W. George.
What's that?
Jason
No.
George.
Look,
No. I'm
EWP.
excited.
Go ahead.
Sorry, I'm excited to see some of the ABC fam. I have yet to meet Viola Davis, and I'm still very disappointed about that. But you know, one day.
She's fantastic.
No, I haven't.
That's
and I'm
crazy.
pissed.
It's all Shondaland. That's insane.
Yeah.
You're gonna love her. You're gonna love her. But,
What will you say to her when you meet her?
Oh my God, I'd faint, I'd die, I'd tell her that I'm a huge fan of hers and that I admire her work. And I mean, I don't know, I'd probably cry and make a fool of myself, but whatever. I'll be fine. It'll be fine.
It'll be fine. I'll catch you. I'll catch you when you fall. When you go down, I got you.
I'm good with that.
I'll throw my body underneath yours.
It must be nice to be in a space where there's a lot of good news out here, right? Like this is one of those parties where you're like, people have got jobs, people have got checks.
Station 19 getting picked up for a third season is a beautiful thing. Grey's Anatomy getting picked up for 2 more seasons is a beautiful thing. And the fact that it's all going to be coming out of the mind of Krista Vernoff, who was running Grey's Anatomy for the last couple seasons, and now she's going to be running our show too. It's a good night. You know what I mean?
Grey's Anatomy, it's like this gift that keeps on giving. What is the magic?
You have no idea. You have no idea the gift that keeps on giving. My kids get to go to school because the gift keeps on giving. No, but the magic, I don't know.
It all stems from Shonda.
Yeah.
But it's in the writers, it's the crew, the actors. It's sort of like this family that sort of like feeds off of the fans also, which makes it so beautiful.
Definitely. Look, I mean, like, you know,
Are there unicorns and like fairy dust in Shondaland? Like, what is Shondaland like?
It is. It's where the rainbow ends. It's actually where the rainbow comes down. We kick the leprechauns out. And we moved in some TV shows.
I love the crossovers that happen from time to time. What would your dream crossover be if you had to forecast like something coming up?
You know what?
Love triangles.
Wow.
With some
you going
doctors.
deep. You going right there.
With some doctors. Doctors and firefighters.
It's like you've got a whole plot. Tell us more.
You got plans?
I can't even talk. I'm so nervous. No. I don't know. What were you going to say?
I just want to see something crazy. Because look, we're the first responders. So I want to see something crazy happen on our end. Take them back to them and then come back and forth. Run back and forth for a minute.
That'll be cool.
What are you guys binging these days? We're celebrating TV this week. Are you binge watching any show?
I actually just binge watched a fellow ABC show, A Million Little Things, because I know 2 people that's on it, and it's beautiful. It's great. I love it.
That's another show to kind of get the tissues out, right?
Yeah.
What do you binge watch?
I'm still riding the Game of Thrones train.
Did you watch last night?
I'm recovering from last night. There's little post-traumatic stress disorder all across America.
Yeah, everybody's got that, right?
I have a quick question, but I can't ask out loud.
Okay.
Are you watching?
No, because
Yes,
I have
I
no
do,
life
but-
and I need to watch TV. No, but a lot of my friends are like, why aren't you catching up?
You need to catch up. I'm actually a season or so behind, so anyway. Wow,
Okay,
2
we
interviews
fig-
happened. You guys did your Game of
We
Thrones
figured it out.
spoilers.
We figured it out. We know who's going to end up on the
Guys,
throne.
have fun in there. Thank you. It's a pleasure to meet you. Thank you for coming out and talking to us.
I like
Okay,
that idea.
Here we go. Oh, here we go. Hello, sir. Hey, how we doing?
Hello.
Great to see you.
How are you doing?
Here, kids, look at that. Hello. How are you?
So, for people that will never come to a party like this, give people a snapshot of being here and what's going to go on tonight.
Well, a lot of good times will be had. I'm sure there will be some drinking, a little bit debauchery. We're professional adults, though. Professional adults, is that a word? Can we
Professional adults that are celebrating.
Yeah, professional adults who are celebrating in a very, very, what should I say?
Outgoing
responsible
way.
way. That's a good word. We'll use responsible.
What does a responsible party look like for you exactly? What are you drinking? What dance moves are you busting out?
Sound boring. I think I've learned my lesson. I think if you drink something every 45 minutes, I think you're safe. A nice drink every 45 minutes, if at all, because you don't need to drink. Let's be honest, kids. You don't have to drink to have a good time.
Hey, a lot of stars rolling through here tonight. Who are you looking forward to seeing, maybe catching up with?
I'm going to see my buddy Asif Madvi. You know, we just signed up, and we got a series called Evil that got picked up, so I'm going to go celebrate with him, get a couple margaritas.
Most evil thing about you.
Evil thing about
we're
me.
really diving into dark
yeah,
stuff
no. I just got off the plane.
So nice.
I just got off the plane. No. This guy next to me was sitting there with his blinds up. And you know, you take up at early in the morning. It's like people want to get a little nap. Put them down.
Everybody should know
It's plain etiquette.
It is.
No, he wanted to read, so I had a few words with him.
Did you get all Luke Cage on him, or?
I didn't get Luke Cage on him, but I definitely I was nice.
I don't think he knew what he was doing.
Firm but nice.
Okay.
Firm but nice. Yeah.
Did the blind go down?
The blind went down.
Okay.
Yeah. I Instagrammed about it in my story. If you want to check it out.
Check that out.
Really quickly, on a scale of 1 to 10, when you are hungry, how evil do you get?
You know what it is? I'm doing this, what do you call it, intermittent fasting now.
Everybody's
It has helped because it's really mind over matter, and if you get past that hunger stage, you sort of like come to a place of clarity. So I think I can go farther than I used to be able to go without eating. That being said, I don't want my blood sugar to drop because then I'm not very nice. No.
Intermittent fasting, man. Keto, you ever do that?
Keto, I've heard about it. No, I haven't tried it.
Everybody's obsessed with that too.
All protein. I haven't done
All
it.
protein? No. I think we did it already, though.
You can have bacon.
No,
They
it was
changed
called
the name.
something else.
They called
Same
it something
thing.
else. It was some guy's name. This is the same thing 5 years later.
Exhausting.
God.
All right. Well, thanks
All
for talking, man.
Thank
Thanks
you
for
guys.
sharing.
Appreciate
We'll
it. Nice
talk more
beer
about
too,
the
man.
keto.
Nice
Oh, you
beer.
too.
Pleasure. Thank you so much.
So good to see you again.
Thanks so much.
Take care.
Okay.
That's really fun.
We're gonna wrap up soon. We saw.
Okay, all that
Did
talk
we,
about
did Mandy
intermittent
Moore jet
fasting.
through here? We're gonna have to talk to her inside. Follow us on Instagram at the Jeremy Parsons and.
You said Mandy Moore, Jennifer?
Yes, we're gonna have to talk to her on the inside. What's your Instagram? Give it to him.
At Lola Ogunaike.
At Lola Ogunaike.
At Lola Ogunaike. At Lola Ogunaike.
At the Jeremy Parsons, and we might have something in the stories for you. I don't know. Are we wrapping up here, guys? Oh, we've done it. It's come to an end. This has been a lot of fun.
Another hour. I'm not going anywhere.
Well, why don't we hang around? We'll go in the party. Guys, thank you for watching. Thanks for hanging out with us for a bit here and some of TV's biggest stars.
We had a blast. Thank you for watching.
We'll see you next week. And by the way, check out People Now, streaming live tomorrow, noon Eastern on the PeopleTV app or Twitter. We'll have highlights from tonight and a whole lot more. Check that out. Thanks for watching. Have a great night.